live. I haven't been here for like 2 weeks and I forgot everything. Let me know if I'm live. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. Woo! How are you, family? How are you guys? It's been too long. Too long. Oh, wait. Shirt by the beautiful Tracy LaChapelle. Tracy, I keep on changing your name every time. Oh. I use my Bath and Body Works down to the very... Oh, you know what? I found out that you're not supposed to do this anymore. You're not supposed to like spray your scent on your things. You're supposed to like spray it on you and around you. Okay. How are y'all doing? There we go. Because I don't like to waste nothing and I'm at the end of my bottle. How are y'all doing? I missed you guys so much. Almost there. Almost got everything. Almost got everything. I missed y'all so much. But, you know, life happens. Things happen. I don't know what it is, but my StreamYard looks so different. I don't know what happened, but everything looks so different. I don't know. I haven't been here for a while and I'm just acting weird, but this looks very different to me. Very different. Anyway, I think I figured out how everything works. How are you guys feeling? I'm so sorry that this was the last minute. I was not going to do it today. Before I get into why I wasn't going to do anything, I was actually planning on coming back next week. Before I get into that, I want to say thank you to everybody who reached out to me. If you do not know Star Family, recently I lost my favorite uncle to the big C. Oh, no, not cancer. You know, the pandemic demon. And it was sudden. You know, there was no time. It was just like, you know, come home because this is it. And so because I had no time to prepare for it, I could not prepare you guys for it. And one thing I will say about losing somebody in the pandemic and to the pandemic is that you don't know how to like mourn something like this. You know what I mean? Like you just like, how do you... I feel like we're prepared for other things. Like, you know what I mean? We're prepared if it's like a terminal illness or if like, you know, I'm from Philadelphia, if somebody loses their life to the street, it's like, I don't know, because I've been through that kind of process before, I'm a bit more prepared, but something like this, what do you like? It's so crazy. Like, it's so crazy that somebody is here today and not tomorrow, because of something that we all just found out about. It's very weird, very difficult. I thank you to everybody who was so gracious and kind to me, those who checked up on me, those who were sending me funny videos. I was trying to, you know, keep you guys entertained on Instagram. I was posting like some funny TikToks and things like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting to why I didn't know that I was going to come here today, because today is also the birthday of my grandmother, who is a matriarch of our family, who passed away. So today was a bit of an emotional roller coaster for the whole shebang. So I just didn't feel like today was an appropriate day to do it. However, I watched this episode. And like all the sadness left me and I got so heated. I was like, oh, I gotta talk to them. I was like, oh, we have to talk about this foolishness. How dare you, Brendan? How dare you? So this is why it's like so last minute, out of the blue. I don't know how I'm going to feel after this or for the rest of the week. So I don't want to give you guys dates and times when I will be back, because I just don't know. One thing about mourning, it comes in waves. It's not linear. It's all over the place. So you just don't know. But I will do my best to be consistent. So please make sure you check out my Instagram at NikkiNicoleStar. That's where I post first, everything that I'm doing. I also post in a YouTube community tab if I'm doing anything on that day. As of today, I'm feeling good. I feel like tomorrow we can get into some more stuff, but I'm going to play it by ear this week. And then next week, I can hopefully give you a set schedule. But I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who reached out to me it's yeah, like what do you do? There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say. Yeah, it's just live through it, get through it. Thank God that we are making it through such a difficult time, and keep pushing. Keep pushing. But I lost my favorite uncle. I lost my favorite uncle. One day when, when I'm in better spirits, I'll tell you about how great he is. But he was somebody who always loved, protected, and believed in me, even when I didn't. And it's sad when somebody like that leaves the earth, because so much joy and so much greatness leaves with them, but it is what it is. And we're here. How are you guys doing? Hi, new people. Hi, new people. Oh, God, Star Fam, what's going on? Thank you, R. Jones. Thank you. Love by You said it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunately I was fooled by Brendan. He was my fave on Tahzjuan's season. Me too. Remember how excited I was to see him on the beach? Listen, aside from what Brendan did, he looks good. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm not featuring him, even though he was Basura, the boy still look good. I was like, oh, I can't stand him, but he looking good on this beach. Why are fine men so disappointing? Why are fine men so disappointing? So it is, we're almost into 8 minutes of being here online. If you are new here, I normally start at about the 10-minute mark. So if you just came here for, the review, I'll start in about 2 minutes. My beautiful moderator, Tracy, thank you so much. She's the one who designed the shirt that I'm wearing now. She said, sending you love and light in this dark time. The Star family is here to wrap you in laughter and joy. Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you, Star family. So that's why I came here, because I feel like we're going to have a really, really, really good time, because I was literally watching this episode talking to myself. And I was like, why don't I just talk to them about this? Because I was like, oh, I can't, like, in my room, just talking to myself, going off on Brendan, going off on Piper, lifting up Natasha. And I was like, why don't I just talk to them about it? Oh my gosh. I will say this. Bachelor in Paradise was a bit boring for me starting off, because I was not interested in any of these couples. But this week brought me back. This week, like, every episode was just messy on messy on messy. And I was like, okay, what the hell is going on? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Bachelor in Paradise. Busola, thank you, said, hi, Nikki, wishing you and your family love and comfort during this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's all I can say is thank you, guys. Thank you, Laura Lynn. Thank you, everyone. Love by You said, Nikki, we have to talk about Kenny. What? I don't understand the stronghold that Kenny has on, like, these women in their early 20s. I don't get it. I don't understand. So what I'm going to do is talk about the last 2 episodes. So, get a snack, get a drink. What are we drinking today? We're drinking apple juice. Fresh, organic, not fresh pressed, but, organic apple juice. That is what we're drinking, because we're probably going to be here a minute. We haven't done 2 hours in a while, but because I've been gone for some time, this might be a little 2-hour live. So get comfortable and enjoy, and let's get into it. So first of all, I'm like, Becca, why are you here? Why are you here? Because I'm just like, you're the first Bachelorette to ever come back. You're not embarrassed? I'm like, you're not embarrassed to, like, be on Paradise? And, like, I don't know. It's just kind of like when, like, you graduate high school and then you come back into, like, the graduating class that was under you and, like, take a semester with them. It's just weird. It's so weird to have her there. Every time I see her, I'm, like, so disjointed, and it seems like the whole cast, it's not, I won't say uncomfortable, but how do you deal with, like, a bachelorette? You know what I mean? Like everybody else has like kind of slummed it on these shows, but then it's just like, you're the Bachelorette. Like, what do we do? Like, we're used to approaching you, but you also have to pursue on this show. So now we're on equal playing field. Just really, really weird. But what I think is happening here, I think that, you know what, I'm gonna hold that because we're gonna get into it. What I'm gonna do is just break down these love triangles because that's the most interesting thing that has happened here thus far. Joe has finally broken out of his depression and is standing tall with Kendall and really pursuing Trina all the way. Trina, I'm on live right now. Come on and join us, sis. Pursuing Trina, pursuing Serena all the way. Good for them. This show needs a steady host. I love Titus. I think that David Spade was good. I love Lance coming in, but they need a steady host. Hold on. I got a super chat. Right? I see something. Oh, it's been a while. Hey, Angela, thank you so much for the super chat. Angela said, I will watch a scene and think, what would Nikki say? Oh, thank you. That was the most beautiful notification I ever saw. So sorry about your uncle. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you so much. I miss you, family. Thank you. But although I think the show has had great hosts with great guest hosts with great talent, my issue is as soon as we get used to them, it's somebody else. It's a new host. And then we get so little footage of them. It's really hard to like build a relationship with them as the audience, because that is what a host does. A host invites us in to their world, like this world that they've crafted, and they are guiding us through it. You know, they're the tour guide of this whole show, right? But we're not able to build a relationship with these hosts because as soon as they come in, they're gone, or you guys give us like a couple of clips of them every other episode, and it's just really, really weird. I like the hosts. I love the talent. I think they just need to settle on Wells. I think they just need to give it to Wells. I don't know why that man is still auditioning. He's been the bartender at Bachelor in Paradise for few seasons now. It's like, just give the dude the job. Stop making him audition for a job that is already his. He's gotten more screen time. He sat down and talked to more people on this show. Let's just do with Wells. That is your star power for Bachelor Nation. I just had to get that out because I was like, the hosts are great. We can't get to know them. Like, I know they're great because of their talent. Like, I love Titus, right? Titus is a great talent, but he's going to be gone next week, and it's going to be Little John. And Little John is going to be gone next week. So I feel like because I know the talent that these guest hosts can bring, that is my excitement about seeing them, but I don't really get to notice them or get to know them as a viewer of the show. Speaking of Titus, did it hit you guys, my my Black family? Did it hit you guys and your ancestors when he walked in singing and dancing with that microphone? I don't know why that was the choice that they made for him. I was like, what is this? Why is he singing and dancing? Okay, it's got a long way to go, but he was great. I loved his energy. Don't answer now, please. If you have the answer, hold it. Or one of my moderators, thank you so much for being here at the last minute. Hold this information for me because I need to know if there's any additional tea, because I haven't done any research yet. I'm just, this was random. Let me know why Trey left. I don't, because it never made any sense to me why he just left all of a sudden. And then after he leaves, Tahzjuan leaves, and it's ridiculous because she is the freaking show. I think it'll be a missed opportunity if they don't make her the next Bachelorette. Tahzjuan is a great talent. She can hold a show. Like while this show was dry, we were all tuning in to see what she was going to do. Like, what the hell was she doing on the beach talking about, I can't poop by myself? Nobody knows what's going on, but she's good TV. So that kind of pissed me off when Trey left. It didn't make any sense why he left, and then Tahzjuan left right after. And I was kind of pissed off that the producers did not try to stop her from leaving. Why would you let the star of the show leave? I guess because they knew all this mess was about to happen, and they knew they probably didn't need her to hold us in the ratings. Anyway, let's get into this episode. The first couple that I'm going to talk about is Jasenia, Chris, and Alana. I don't know if we're going to agree on this. We might be torn, but I love you anyway. So Jacinia, I don't feel bad for her. I will be honest, it's not that I don't like her. I did not like her behavior this last episode. So Jacinia and Chris have something going on. Threw me by surprise because I couldn't believe that she chose Chris over Ivan. That is what you get, mama. I don't feel bad for Jacinia getting played by Chris because Ivan was right there and you chose Chris. You get what you pay for. Anyway, so they are in this love coupling thing all of a sudden. And in this latest episode, everybody's talking about they're one of the strongest couples in paradise. What show are y'all watching? How much have they edited out of this show? Because that threw me for a loop. I was like, oh, this is one of the strongest couples in paradise. They get no TV time. How did we get there? How did it get to this being one of the strongest couples in paradise? This has to be editing then because it did not make sense to me. I was like, oh, really? I thought they were just getting to know. I didn't know that they were damn near engaged. You learn something new every day. So Titus brings in this Love Island twist because that's what this show is doing. They're trying to pull from Love Island because Love Island has been so popular. And truth be told, I feel like The Bachelor pulled from Love Island way back when. But anyway, so they're pulling in this Love Island twist where they had like a mini Casa Ahore where it was like some new girls that were going to come onto the show was at a party and some random people were brought to the party with other women from the villa. This is Love Island. From the villa went to the same party. It didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, if y'all gonna pull from Love Island, pull all the way from Love Island. If we're gonna have a Casa Ahore, let's have a Casa Ahore. Why are you bringing sand to the beach? Why are you bringing other women with the men to meet new women? Did not make any kind of sense. But for a bit of mess, it did because Alana was there. Alana was really interested in Chris. Chris all of a sudden was very interested in her. He, like right away when he saw Alana, he just was no longer interested in Jacinia, ended up making out with her. Not in front of Jacinia, so I don't know why she was acting like that. But basically, Chris, his affection strayed from Jacinia to Alana. Let's get into how this entire villa, all of the cast members, except for Natasha, we will get into my good sis later, except for Natasha, treated Alana and Chris horribly. Now, I get being upset that somebody who was not a part of the crew played your friend. I understand that. But you all are adults. The way this cast handled this situation was so childish, so gross. I was disgusted. I was like, half of y'all, if not the majority of you mofos, are in y'all mid to late 30s. What are y'all doing at your big age trying to bully this man? And I did not like how the men treated Alana. Let's get into it. So Jacinia comes home early from the Casa Ahore party, and she tells everybody that basically Chris betrayed her. Girl, okay. So everybody, because I guess Jacinia looks all of 12, everybody sees her as the little sis, and everybody goes into defending her right off the bat. Pause. Jacinia, you killed your entire Disney career. You killed your Disney career in one episode. Who the hell is hiring a bully to lead their network? Not Disney. Not Disney. I told you not to come on this show. So anyway, she tells everybody in the villa, all of the men get upset. The ladies are minding their business, getting their drinks, except for one chick. Who the hell is this? I've had to take this girl's picture because she was doing a lot of mess this episode, but I don't remember your name. Who are you? Who are you? You are so messy for a day player. I was like, this girl is messy, and I have no idea who she is. So I guess she's Jacinia's good Judy because she had a lot to say about the situation anyway. So Chris and Alana go out. Alana comes back to the villa. Alana goes, has the date card. The next day, takes Chris out on a date. Chris asks Jasenia, no, don't talk to me. No, don't talk to me. And like nobody's talking to Chris. Earlier in the day, he was like moping around the villa, feeling bad because he kissed another woman when he was not in no freaking relationship. This is what Bachelor in Paradise is supposed to be about, finding a connection with somebody that you want to spend time outside of this villa or whatever the coast of this Mexico is. That's what you're supposed to do on this show, right? And isn't that what you did to Ivan, Jasenia? You started something with him. It flared out on your end. So you started up with Chris. Why is it now that Chris is doing the same thing to you? It's such a bad thing. Anyway, so Chris is just feeling terrible because everybody is on Jasenia's side because she got home before him and told everybody her side of the story, and everybody believed her because she looks 12, right? So Alana comes in, butt and boobs, okay? Butt, boobs, and hips. She just sashays down the steps. She's like, I got a date card, and I want to go on a date with him. Chris goes on a date with her. He was like, people are probably going to hate me, and that's okay, but I want to go with you, Alana, so let's do it. He comes and announces to everybody that he's going to leave with her on the date. Chris, you're grown. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to tell them people about your decision. For what? You're a grown man. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. But he felt the need to do that because of how they were treating him in the house. Can't y'all tell I'm really pissed off about this? So they go off on the date. Everybody is just angry now, talking about them. The men are getting all upset about Chris going on this date with Alana. So it's like you get this juxtaposition of scenes where like everybody in the villa is like, oh, he has to leave. He has to go. And Jasenia is just like, yup, we should kick him off the island. Who the hell are you? Who are you? So Chris and Alana are having a good time. They finally come back. They don't realize that while they were away, everybody decided that they needed to leave because all of a sudden they made up in their mind that these two had a relationship outside of the show. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see either one of them mention that they dated, that they met up. We didn't have no pictures of them dating or meeting up. We didn't have either one of them admitting that they've been going out for 2 months. Why is Piper and Brendan sitting pretty and y'all kicking Chris and Alana off the island? I'm very confused. So Chris and Alana gets back. Everybody is just nasty to them. Alana hasn't had much time to be here at this villa or wherever the hell they're at. And everybody is nasty to her because they are siding with nasty Jasenia, who is such a non-woman's woman. Because I don't say girl's girl. That's weird. No, you ain't about that life. You're not about the sisterhood. You are not about rising above it with another woman and really getting at the dude that broke your heart. Because why do you got a beef with Alana when you were in a little situationship with Chris? She's nasty to Alana the whole time. Like Chris can go on a date with her, but I trust Chris. I don't trust Alana. How so? You don't know her. Like, what is going on? I just did not understand the disdain that she had for her. Maybe there was something more there and we just didn't get all of it, but it was not making sense how nasty she was to her and how these adults followed behind her and mistreated Alana the whole time. Women and men at your big ages, gross. Y'all still followers in your mid to late 30s? Embarrassing. Anyway, so Joe and Riley decide that Chris gotta leave. So when Chris comes in, they're like, oh, well, you two were dating, so you gotta go. And they're saying all of this stuff that they did, talking about how they met and they knew each other and they came on to scam the show. And Alana's just like, well, can I say something? Alana, I try not to laugh because that was not funny. It was just the fact that she said, well, can I say something? And Riley was like, no. Listen, I did not agree with that, but it was just how quick he was. And then he went back to the argument with Chris. Wrong, but I had a little chuckle. I gotta be honest. Riley disrespected Alana, so she walks away. She's like, I'm not dealing with this. But Riley and Joe are like, oh, you got to pack your bags and leave. You got to get, like, they're getting in his face. His face turns red. He's like, what man there is not intimidated by Riley? Okay. He's like getting a little scared. And he's just like, okay, well, I guess I got to go. This grown man got two other grown men and everybody in the rest of the people in the villa encouraging them to dig into him more. This heifer, who I don't know who her name is, yeah, you gotta go. How dare you? Shut up, day player. Who are you? Nobody knows your name, and you have the audacity to tell somebody they gotta leave Bachelor in Paris. Listen. I'm from the hood, though. Like the hood, though. Like really, really, really from the hood, though. So I can't imagine this happening to me. Because if I was in this situation, listen up, Chris, because you're probably from the suburbs and you're probably a chill dude. I get it, right? But listen to Hood Nikki. If any of them would have got in my face and told me something that they assumed that I did, and because of that, I got to leave. I got to pack my bags and leave as they're in my face, pointing to where my room is and telling me to get my stuff and go. I would not have walked away. If anything, I would have been like that lady that went viral, the one who was like, put me out. I want you to put me out. I would have did the same damn thing. I want you to put me out. I'm not going nowhere. As a matter of fact, Wells, make me another drink. I'm not going nowhere. Put me out. That's what y'all should have did. But Chris decides, and I get it, everybody is different. He probably ain't want no smoke. Chris decides to get up and go. He packs his bags. He goes to Alana. He's like, I'm leaving. Poor Alana. She was just doing what the producers told her to do, to come in there and mess around with Chris to get a reaction out of Jacinia. She probably ain't really want that dude, but that's what the production told her to do. So she did it, and now she's going home. Because he's not staying. She don't want to stay without him because it'll be uncomfortable for her. So the lady leaves. Everybody on that cast need to apologize to her and Chris, especially you, Jacinia. You brought that venom in, and that woman did not do anything to you. I get. Now, this is the thing. I'm not saying that Chris was right. I didn't like what he did to Jacinia, right? But Jacinia and the rest of the cast went way too far with their behavior. Before I go on, Silver Streak. Oh, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Silver Streak. Thank you. Because I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, when I was watching this go down, I was just like, oh, Chris, this isn't a good look. Like, this isn't right. But then I was like, Jacinia, you had Ivan and you chose goofy Chris. Listen, this is a lesson for you. So that's why I backed off, because I'm like, you know what? You got to learn. You got to learn. If somebody fine and educated is in front of you and you choose this goofy dude, then you have to deal with the consequences of your own actions. So sit in that, right? But they just took it so far. I couldn't believe they kicked that grown man and this grown woman off the island. I cannot believe that I hated the way they treated and talked to Alana. She didn't do anything. And just because Jacinia is your girl or whatever, because she a 12-year-old, y'all just felt like y'all could do that and just come in and protect her. Y'all didn't even look at how evil little Miss Polly Pocket was being the whole time. You kick him off. He got to go. No, you sit there. You don't say anything. Listen, Alana. Listen, Alana. Jacinia wouldn't have talked to me like that. No, you shut up and you sit there. Little girl, you got the right one. You got the right. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that they let these people kick. I would have went to production like, do I have to go? Oh, okay. So y'all saying that I can stay here? Okay. Well, production said that I can stay. So what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? I still got cell service. You put your hands on me, I'll have all my cousins from North Philadelphia, 18th and Diamond in here in 2 seconds that will light this villa up. What do you want to do? I hated that. I hated that moment. It was so ugly. I could not believe that all those adults sat by and let that happen and did not say a damn thing to Piper and Brendan. Really? Really? Let's get into that for a little. Hold on, because I have to acknowledge something. I think did I get something? Oh, I did! Thank you, Al Boogie. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you. Let's talk about, real quick. I will go deeper. I just don't have the energy for it. Because I done wasted all my energy on them bullies at that beach. Let's talk about how Bachelor in Paradise is not a safe space for Black women and Asian people. It's just not. It is not a safe space for Black women and Asian people. I say Asian people because of how brutal this cast has been to Tammy and Chris. No, I do not agree with what Chris did, but it is not lost on me that he allegedly did the same thing that we have proof that this fine white boy did. And nobody is getting on him the way they got on Chris. Y'all all came together and threw this man out. Y'all would not, Riley, you were in his face. You would not even let him speak. What the hell did he do to you? Why did y'all all have such a visceral reaction to this man? Because you knew you could. You knew you could. Guys, we talk about it all the time. I am a dark-skinned Black woman, right? Because I am the least loved and the least protected on this planet, I am able to see everybody's face, right? Nobody fakes it with me because they know, one, nobody will believe me and nobody will protect me. So I am able to see who people really are. So when all of this was going down, it was far too familiar to see everybody get so angry at this man for doing something that the woman that he was with just did to another person. And what Bachelor in Paradise is about, you are to find a connection. If the connection you got don't work, you got to go to the next. Feelings are going to be hurt, but it's a damn TV show. And this is what we're here for. There was no reason for them to treat him that way. Yes, Brendan is friends with everybody, right? Brendan is in the crew. Brendan also lives his life or walks out in this world and is perceived as a white man. There is no way that they would have done the same thing to a white boy on that cast. There's no, but they all felt so comfortable going after Chris. Why? Because, listen, Black people, I know we're not allies. I know there's anti-Blackness in the Asian community, but I gotta talk about what I'm seeing. Right? I'm not overlooking that, but it's just far too obvious to me that they all felt comfortable talking to him and treating him this way because he is an Asian man, the same thing that they do with Tammy. The way Bachelor Nation in this cast talks about Tammy. I'll be reading some of the stuff and I'm watching how they treat her. And I'm just like, well, you know what? You're a step away from a slur. What's holding you back? What's holding you back? The way Aaron and Trey talked about Tammy, a human trash bag. Y'all hate her for what? Kissing somebody she thought was attractive for trying to build a connection with somebody? Because aren't you supposed to find love? Was it dirty that she did it in front of Aaron? Absolutely. But where the hell you gonna go? Y'all got 6 feet of property. You gonna see everybody make out. There's nowhere to go unless you go into the boom boom room, and ain't nobody filming you in the boom boom room unless you're having sex. So what was she gonna do? It was dirty. It did not warrant that reaction. And you cannot tell me that Trey and Aaron will talk about a white woman like that. There's no way they will call Demi and I picked Demi because not everybody likes her, right? But if they were on this show talking about she's disgusting, they can't stand her, oh, I hate her, get her off of here, she's a human trash bag, there is no way that y'all would not, I'm not talking about, Star Family here, we're woke, we get it. There is no way the Bachelor Nation would not have been up in the tizzy about these two men of color tearing this white woman down. But because they were saying these negative things about an Asian woman who was not protected, not respected, they were okay with it. It was not lost on me because I'm telling you, when I saw that Tammy was trending, I was like, oh, okay, everybody saw what I saw, because I can't believe that Trey and Aaron was saying them things about her. I'm searching the hashtag Bachelor in Paradise Tammy. Everybody is saying what Aaron and Trey said, if not worse. I'm like, oh, y'all really were okay with them men saying that about this woman? For kissing a guy she's attracted to on the show where you're supposed to do that? What's different about her that you don't feel like she needs to be protected like the other girls? Oh, okay, that's what it is. I gotta call it like I see it. I could go deeper, but I just don't have the energy for it. Before I go on, I got a super chat from Naja. Hey, Naja. Naja said, when Alana said that, oh, this is not your car. Yes. That poor girl was so pissed off. She was just like, this is not your car, Chris. She wanted some Instagram followers as well. Like, I hated how they treated her. Anyway, Ivan was like, this is not my problem. She should have stayed to get under the female skin. Thomas Waller. Oh, God. Thank you, Naja. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I forgot about that. Alana, poor thing. Alana, they treated you poorly. You didn't deserve that. You did not deserve that. And I will say, Alana did get mistreated by the villa, but she was mistreated by the villa because I don't think that she's not in the clique, right? But I do see for me, the piling on of Tammy and Chris. You cannot tell me that it is not laced with racism. You cannot. I'm telling you, guys, I see everybody's face. Don't nobody fake it with me. It was far too familiar. It hit me in a place that is very familiar. The reason why it hit me there is because that is what was happening. They all felt like they can do that because nobody protects Asian people, period. And the only reason why they would not do that to a Black person or a Black woman is because today we have Black Twitter. So everybody on TV is a little bit nervous because they know the power that Black Twitter has. Had we not had that little bit of protection of some social media gang, we would have got the same treatment. But anyway, I just really hated that. I did not like how they treated Chris, although I did not agree with how he treated Jasenia. The cast and Jasenia took it way too far. They took it way too far. It was ugly, and they owe all of them. They owe Alana and Chris an apology because Alana, everybody on this show is coming to get followers. All of y'all. Followers and opportunities. The only person who is really here for love is Grocery Store Joe. And that's because he's awkward. He can't find love no other way. Like, let's tell the truth for shame the devil. But y'all all here for a come up. So don't treat people poorly because they are probably a little bit more open about the scam. Anyway, let's move on. Thank you all for the cash. Let's move on. Yeah, let me calm down and get back to the jokes, but I was very heated about that. I was very, very, very heated about that. Let's get into Tammy, Becca, and Thomas. We already talked about how I felt about how Aaron and Trey and and the rest of the ladies treated Tammy. I didn't like it, right? Because every other woman gets like, oh my goodness, it's okay. Oh no, she's not going to take your man. How could she? That's so wrong. But when it comes down to Tammy, girl, you get what comes to you because you did that to somebody else. Not protected, even by the little girl clique. Anyway, so Tammy, Becca, and Thomas, you know who played this we don't know each other thing so well? Becca and Thomas. Becca and Thomas played this we don't know each other thing so well. When they were at that Casa Ahorre and they were like, hi, I'm Becca. I'm Thomas. Nice to meet you. I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. Because if I would have pulled a Riley and been like, let me see your Instagram DMs, I'm going to get off of that, but I can't believe they said that to that man. If I said, give me your phone right now, what would I see? I would have took my phone out and bopped both of them in the head. How dare you? They were being so rude, so aggressive, so nasty, so ugly, and nobody came to their defense. Not even the production. Ciao. But Becca and Thomas played that off really well. They don't know each other. We're just meeting each other here. I have no idea who you are. Becca, you've been doing interviews for a whole damn year about how attractive he is. Okay, girl. So they played it off really, really well. Becca asked Tammy, and I'm telling you, this is how you know these shows are rigged, right? Because Chelsea, hey sis, she comes in. She was one of the girls at Casa Ahorre. She comes in with a date card and she takes Aaron out. And Becca's just like, oh my goodness, I'm going to get voted off. She knew she wasn't leaving the show. So while Aaron is on his date with Chelsea, all of a sudden Becca gets a date card. Have you ever seen them send down a date card when somebody that the other person is coupled up with is on another date? So she gets a date card and Becca's just like, I wonder who I'll take. I kind of talk to everybody. I wonder, Thomas, you want to go out on a date? So Tammy starts spiraling, right? She's like all messed up because, it's like Becca, the Bachelorette. It's Thomas, the opportunist. He's probably going to pick her over me. So she starts spiraling. Is not comforted at all when Aaron comes back from his date. He's happy that she is in a terrible place. It's what she deserves. Aaron, you need therapy. You really, really do. You are too in love with anger. Like you're just so, like anger is so achievable to you. It's like never far. It's always near. Like even when Tammy, well, aside from the way you were talking about her with Trey, when Tammy was spiraling, you were like, good, yeah, I'm happy. That's what she deserved. She did it to me. Good. Yeah, I wanted to be miserable. Like, why? Why are you like this? There is something just sinister brewing inside of you. And then when he was just like, I don't like Alana because I like Jessenia. And everybody thought that was really funny. It was just like, oh, he said he's ganging up with Jessenia. These people are adults. And these are men. Let's be real, women, right? These are grown men mistreating a woman because of one of their woman friends. How would you feel as a woman if you come to a place where you don't know these people and everybody, especially the men, mistreat you, disrespect you because of something you are far unaware of? How would you feel? No, like women don't even feel comfortable walking by men. To walk into a space filled with men and not be protected and have them being nasty and vicious to you, even if y'all don't like Alana, why would you be okay with that? No woman wants to be in that position. So, so Aaron's just like, I'm ganging up with Jessenia. I don't like Alana and all of that. And we see because of how y'all all treated her. But yeah, you're really too close to anger. You gotta find some joy. Take a knitting class. Get some ice cream. Go ice skating. I don't know. What else do people do for fun? Do you play with your thing? Like you have to do something. You gotta release this anger. Maybe an exorcism. I don't know. He's just so angry all the time. And I'm like, why are we brushing by this? This is a problem. It is a huge problem that this guy is always angry and always trying to find some kind of scuffle to get in with somebody. Because even though Chelsea is all into him and bringing out the fun side of him, he's still focused on Thomas and how much of a terrible guy he is. What is wrong with you? You got a freaking supermodel who is interested in you and you still worried about Thomas. Why? Anyway. So anyway, Tammy is spiraling, right? And listen, Tammy, although I'm on your side because I hate how everybody treats you. Although I'm on your side, Becca, as a woman, came to you and said, "How do you feel about this?" And you said, "No, it's fine. If you have a connection, have a connection. It's great. No, it's good. Like, yeah, no, not mad at all. Go out with him. Have a great time. Yeah, it's cool. I'm cool. Have fun. Yeah. Hope you get a kiss. What are you doing? You could have told her the truth. You could have been like, actually, girl, we're friends. I don't like it. I would appreciate you not taking my man out. Can you find somebody else?" Now, Becca would also have every right to be like, "Well, I like him. I'm going to still take him. I still consider you a friend, but this is my chance at love as well. And we all know what we signed up for," right? She had every right to say that if that was the case, but you gave her your blessing. And then as soon as she left out with Thomas, you fell apart. You could have told her the truth. I don't know. I don't know why all of these people are so hard at adulting. You could have been like, "Becca, you're my girl. We talked about him. I really, really do like him. And I would feel some way if you pick him for a date." You could have just told Becca the truth. So it's kind of on you that, you're falling out and having this meltdown because you never voiced how you really felt. You said what you believed that Becca wanted to hear. You prioritize her feelings over your truth. And that is why you're in the situation you're in now. Still your team, girl, but you kind of brought this one on yourself. Anyway, so Becca and Thomas hit it off because they came to this villa damn near engaged. Nobody was shocked about that. But this show absolutely rigged that coupling. Listen, guys, I know we're watching and we're having a good time, but if you didn't think this show was fake before, that whole sending Becca on a date with Thomas while Aaron is out on the date with Chelsea, if that didn't show you that this stuff is scripted, with a little bit of reality TV in there, I don't know what else to tell you. Because there was no way they were losing Becca to keep Tammy. There's no way they were going to allow that to happen. So because Becca was in this situation, they rigged it to make sure that she got with the dude that they know she was probably eyeing or talking to before or had a little connection with. It's funny how the people who are outside of the crew, if they had a connection, possibly had a connection before they came to the villa, they're villains. But if you know that people have had a connection before they came to the villa, it's like it never happened. How do you want us to be mad over here, but not mad over here for the same thing? Oh, no, because these are my friends. These are my enemies. I don't know them like that. So we can't hold the same standards. We have to. Because if we don't, you all look like bullies. Which is why Chris is on his Instagram posting anti-bullying links. That's right, Chris. That's right, Chris. I would have done the same thing too. Let's get into Kendall, Joe, and Serena. Kendall, why are you here? Why are you here with that rough soccer mom, running late in Starbucks walk? It's really like rigid. Anyway, what's up, Kendall? Girl, why are you here? You know that you have a fragile mind, man. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that Joe's like a baby or whatever, but he's really sensitive and he's really awkward. So he needs situations like this for him to be able to really find somebody. Why are you here if you don't want him? Like, she walks in, hey, I was going to say, hey, dickhead. I don't know why I was going to say dickhead. Hey, dickhead. No, but she walked in like, hey, butthead. While he's laying up with another woman. What are you doing? And then, like, when she sits down with the girls, they're like, do you want him? No, I don't want him. Then why are you, like, having conversations about your breakup if you don't want to be with Joe? Nobody listens to me. But, Joe, I told you this relationship was not going to last. I told you that woman did not want you. No shade to Kendall, not being like nasty. Oh, my phone. Hold on. My computer about to die. Not being nasty or shady to her. But it was very obvious that she was into, what was that guy's name? He was like a mixture between Fabio and Jason Momoa. Him. She was more into him, like just attracted all across the board than she was into Joe. And because Joe was a fan favorite and everybody liked Joe, they basically pistol whipped this woman into being in a relationship with this man, and she did not want to be in a relationship with him. So now that you're broken up and you're finally free, why are you coming over here, raining on his parade with his child bride? Because Serena, you are 23 years old. Let's get into this real quick. You are 20. That was my tights. Okay, not my panties. You are 23 years old. You are not supposed to be like getting serious with a man that's like 37. Like, no. When you're like early 20s, men in their like 30s, early, mid, late, can we just be honest here? Like, if you're young girls, 23-year-olds, and dude in their 30s, he's good for two things: money and sex. Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, he's good for a nice little trip to Aspen, a nice little getaway, buy you a nice little Gucci bag, put some money on your student loans. Not like relationship, let me meet the parents. Like, no. That's the type of guy that you just show your location. I'm off to the Caribbean. You know what I mean? You show your location in your purse, but nobody knows how you got there. They don't need to know. You know what I mean? My boyfriend in his 30s, he took me here. Like that's what it's supposed to be for. I feel like you're getting way too serious with Joe, and I'm concerned. You're supposed to have like a good time, and that's it. You're not supposed to be with this emotionally stressed out man because you're stressed out and you're crying all the time because he's stressed out and he's crying all the time. No, not at 37 and you're 23. Absolutely not. You are supposed to be stressed out by the men in your age group, not an older man. Absolutely not. Sex, a nice little bag, some Louis Vuitton hoop earrings, that's what it's for. So you can take it back to the group chat. You know what I mean? Not like a full-on relationship. Can we just talk about how all of these girls, early 20s, are like down bad for these geriatric millennials? I can't believe it. I cannot believe these old men got these young girls like this. I cannot believe that Kenny got all of these women going crazy over him. I can't believe that Serena is crying over Joe. Is this normal? Were you guys in your early 20s seriously dating men in their 30s? I thought they were fun guys. I don't know. Maybe it's an East Coast thing. Before I move on, let me acknowledge this super chat. Who is getting serious with the 37-year-old at 23? Hey, R. Jones. R. Jones said, Becca said it on her podcast today that they did not show that her and Aaron had a big argument at that VIP party before she asked Thomas on a date. You know what? I don't need to see it to know that it's true. I'm not surprised that she had an argument with Aaron. Who doesn't have an argument with Aaron? He's looking for arguments with people. Baby, you gotta, it's some darkness, baby. You have to deal with that. No human is naturally angry like that. Like, you find a problem every day. Every day. You gotta work on that. Anyway, so Kendall comes here for God knows what. Maybe the check was really big. Nobody really knows why she's here, because she's fighting about her relationship with Joe, but she don't want to be with Joe. I will say this. Joe got some hair on his balls. Because he was just like, I know that Kendall loves me, but I don't love Kendall. I mean, it's just not true. I said, okay, Joe, you feeling yourself. Finally. I mean, how long were we waiting for this guy to finally have some confidence? Finally. I will say this, though, Serena. Another reason why I don't think you should get seriously connected to Joe is because I feel like he is seriously connected or deeply connected to crime. I've read some things. I am from the city of brotherly love. Let me tell you, honey, the last thing you want to get involved with is a mob family. I don't care how good them sons look. Stay away from the mafia families. It's not a good look. the hell that you will be in. I'd rather you date a drug kingpin than the child of a mafia boss. Like, girl, you want to talk about gangster? Serena, no. Serena, no. Get the penis and get the purse and get out. Get out. Marry Kenny and Tia. I like Tia for Kenny. I don't know what's going on there. It seems like that relationship is fizzling, unfortunately, but I really liked Tia and Kenny, but it doesn't seem like anything is happening there. Mary, well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions, I swear, karma got that girl quickly, right? She sat down with Kenny. I just want us to explore, and be able to, see other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just want you, if you could do your thing, I'll do mine. No, it's fine. It's okay. You do your thing because somebody else may come down them steps, and I want the both of us to be free to date other people. She didn't know that it was a woman coming down them steps, and that woman was gunning for her man, and it was little Demi. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know how long it was before Demi came down the steps, but the way they edited this show, it looked like she told him, we can see other people. That's what I want to do, and that's what I will do. And then Demi came right down the steps. Because as soon as she said that to Kenny, Demi was on him. Then Mary was just like, oh, no, now I want him. Kenny, I don't know where you are at now. But, at your big age, I feel like you should know. Don't sleep with Mari. Don't sleep with her. Don't. She giving me some vibes. She's giving me some, boil your cat on your stove kind of vibes. Like, I'm just saying, don't sleep with her. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. Before I go on, we got a super chat from Tyra. Tyra said, have Joe and Serena talked about moving? Does he think she'll leave free healthcare for his own self? I miss you guys. Thank you, Tyra. Oh, my goodness. That's another thing. Serena, if you leave Canada for Chicago, first of all, let's talk about culture shock. Let's talk about culture shock. Serena, please stay in Canada. I mean, Chicago, mafia family. It's a lot. That's too much for 23, girl. It's too much. It's too much. I also got a super sticker from my good friend Johnny's acting channel. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Johnny. Thank you. Yeah. So anyway, Demi and now Kenny are in a little something, right? Demi is a prime example of why, listen, I know that, we're adults, right? And there are, because I don't want to make it seem like women and men are different, right? We're different, but not that different, right? And I don't want to make it seem like women just can't, have a little sneaky link, you know what I mean? A little fun time and then not be anything. I don't want to make it seem like we can't do that, right? But I feel like as a woman, you need to know yourself because Demi thinks that because she took Kenny to the boom boom room and let him hit the boom boom, okay? Because he went to the boom boom and hit the boom boom. She thought that they were in a relationship. She thought that she had him, right? She thought that she put that clam on him and he wasn't going anywhere. That doesn't mean anything. Like, sex and children do not make a man stay. He has to want to, right? And she's feeling humiliated because she, had sex with this man, and she's just like, well, I don't know if she had sex. And she said, I don't know if she said kind of or basically had sex with this man in the boom boom room. And he's going after Mary, but that does not keep him, right? And she kept on trying to get him back to the boom boom room the whole episode. Want to go to the boom boom room? No, don't say it out loud. Let's go to the boom boom room. Boom boom room, Kenny, boom boom room. No, okay, maybe boom boom room. He wasn't going for it, and I feel really bad because let's be real, she put her coochie on a platter, and Kenny said, nah. Like, put the clam on the platter and was like, here. Take it. Like, she was serving it to him multiple times. And he was like, nah, I'm good. I'll eat this ramen. I'm going to eat this ramen, but not your clam. Poor thing. Poor thing. So she was spiraling because, Kenny and Mari are getting back together after him and Tia fizzled out. And I just feel like, Kenny, you're in just a dangerous situation. For one, you should have never entered Demi because she can't handle it. What are you working with? You know what? Let me get out of there. But I'm just like, I can't believe this geriatric millennial got these young girls like this. Men have it so easy. Man, these girls, I think they're all under the age of 25. Maybe Mari is 26. No. I think she's younger than that because I thought she was lying about her age. Yeah, Kenny, wow. Like, he got all these women on this beach going crazy over him. But Demi is spiraling because of that. And again, you got to know who you are, ladies. You have to know who you are. If you are laying down with anybody and thinking that, oh, I'm going to get them with this, and they're going to stay, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It just, because listen, men and women, we are similar in a lot of ways. I will say we do have our differences. And ladies, let's talk real. Once they release that poison from their serpent, they're a different person. They're a different person. A lot of the time, all of their affection leaves you when that poison leaves the serpent. And you still stuck on him because he got his poison from his serpent in your bloodstream. But I'm not going to preach. It goes to 7 days. 7 days for that poison from that demon to get out of your system. Don't do it. Because Demi done lost her damn mind when she was crying and putting her hair over her face. Oh my goodness, I feel so stupid. I said, oh, what did Kenny do? What did Kenny do to you, child? Lord, this is one of the best seasons of Bachelor in Paradise. I will say we got some good drama. Abigail and Noah, like them. Abigail, you're a self-sabotager, so you have to work on that. I'm glad that Noah stuck around because he really, really likes you. But I think that you are somebody who if something is going too well, you tend to destroy it because you're afraid of having it fall apart later. Girl, leap and have a good time. Let's end this with the Basura, which is Brendan, Natasha, and Piper. Piper, again, I said the same thing to Serena. You're 23. You should not be seriously dating a man in his 30s. Now, I will say, this is the kind of 33-year-old guy, this is the kind of older man that you need to be with. This is the one that you share about in the group chat. You know what I mean? But sweetie, get the penis and get a purse and just move on. You're in far too much drama at 23 with this grown man. But that's what comes with them grown men. Drama. If you are not prepared for it, stay out of it. Live your best life and don't get into these 30-something streets. They're messy. So anyway, Natasha gets Brendan together. And here's why. Brendan is trying to act like he don't have nothing going on with Piper, right? Because Natasha, even in previous episodes, she was just like, I'm trying to get there with him, but something's going on. He's holding back because he's in a full-on relationship. Nobody, you can't deny it, right? Because as soon as Piper comes down the steps, Brendan lights up. He's all over her. Piper, I don't know. Brendan, did you go over the script with her? Did you let Piper know what was going to happen when you came to Paradise? Because either you didn't tell her or you didn't go over the script with her, because Piper was just improvising all, throughout these last 2 episodes, and she was all over the place. The way that she was talking and the things that she was saying, I was just like, I don't think Brendan wanted you to say that. She went off script. Or maybe you should have rehearsed it with her a bit more before you hopped on that plane. Anyway, Piper comes down and she's just like, I have a date card. Brendan, want to go on a date? Brendan is over there sweating. He's like, oh, me? You want to go out with me? Piper's like, yeah, you, honey, come on. Like, what are you doing? We're married. So like, come on. So they go out on the date, right? So as soon as she asked him for the date, Natasha, I'm not saying I haven't been a fan of Natasha, but I haven't been, she hasn't been on my radar. I'm more of a Tahzjuan kind of fan. That's been my, Tahzjuan and Rachel have been like the reason why I tune into a lot of these shows. But Natasha became that girl for me. It's not a Star Family live if StreamYard doesn't kick me off. Oh my God, what is going on, StreamYard? I haven't even been on that long. Thumbs up if y'all can still see me. Thumbs up if y'all can still see me. Where is this super chat at? Hey Zora, let me acknowledge this super chat until I can see y'all. Oh, StreamYard. Anyway, you won't break my spirit. Anyway, Zora S, thank you for the super chat. Zora said, Brendan saying he did Natasha a favor by leading her on because she has zero prospects. Felt so laced with colorism. Piper, you're of Black descent. You sat there while your man disrespected her and didn't check him. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to get into this right now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zora. Let's get into this, right? I get it. I get that because I've seen the comments like, listen, y'all was cussing Piper out on Instagram. Leave the baby alone. But I get it, right? Because there were a lot of people who were just like, I can't believe, you did that to a sister over a white man. Like, y'all were getting her together. I will say this, right? Just because somebody looks Black, has a Black parent, maybe writes Black on their census, does not mean that they have the full Black experience or knowledge of the Black experience and how to navigate through that maturely. To everybody who was having a race talk with Piper under her Instagram, baby, you gotta read the room. I don't think that Piper is that kind of brown identify. Like, does she identify? Like, you guys got to check that, right? You got to check that because does she identify as Black? Is she of Black descent? Does she claim that? It might be too small of a percentage for her to claim it, right? So we have to, it's tough, but you got to have that conversation, right? No shade, Piper, but from what I've gotten from you, and this is all I know, right? From what I know of you so far, from what I've seen on TV, I just don't think that she's having those conversations. I just don't think that, she's like, reading any Angela Davis or Nikki Giovanni books. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she's that girl. I don't think that she was aware. I'm telling you, I don't think she got it. I don't think she got it. I know she's probably reading those comments like, oh my God, what are you guys talking about? What? Nate? I don't think she got it. I really, really don't think she got it. And I also think that just because people are doing grown things, don't mean that they grown. Guys, if you're not 23 currently, you got to think back to what 23 was. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying give her a break. I'm just saying you can't give her more than she can handle or more than she's able to handle. I don't think she get it, right? But I totally understand what you're saying. The optics, that's what I'm saying, guys. Even though something may not be what it appears to be, if it's appearing that way on a huge platform that is going out to millions of people, you can't leave something like that up for interpretation. You gotta be very clear with what it is, because there may be some people who are a part of the cast who did not think that the way that they were treating Chris could come off as racist. But when you're watching it as somebody who has experienced racism, it's so familiar. But they could be like, oh no, we just didn't like him. And so that's why we treated him like that at our big ages, right? But you're putting it on a national platform. And it's a bunch of non-Asian people ganging up on this Asian guy and kicking him off the island. Well, we're going to interpret that as, like everything. Somebody going to be like, some Asian person going to watch that and be like, I know what that feels like. That just happened to me at work. Well, not in this voice. Unless you're Aquafina. Ciao. But like, you got to be clear about what you do on TV. You got to be real clear about what you do. Thank you again for the super chat, Zora. Let me tap into Silver Streak. What's up? Says, Silver Streak said, Nikki, I'm your biggest fan. Please watch from the beginning. I need the laughs and the things will make more sense. Tahzjuan for Bachelorette. Oh, I did. I'm only doing the current episode because we would be here all day if I got into the other episodes. Thank you, Silver Streak. Thank you so much. But I get it. I get what you guys are saying, but I just feel like Piper doesn't have the capacity. From what I've seen, I could be wrong, Piper. I'm just saying I'm giving off that. Anyway, so Piper comes here and she is off. She don't know what the script is. Brendan is like trying to stay to the script, and Piper is just like, no, we're together. I'm pregnant. Like, that's where Piper is. And Brendan is still like, I had no idea you were coming. I talked to you twice or whatever, right? So he sits down with Natasha, tells her all these other things, all these lies, and then goes out on this date with Piper. While he's on the date with Piper, he's trying to give the script that I guess they discussed before he hopped on a plane to Piper. Piper is not catching anything. 23, man. This is what you get, Brendan. This is what you get. Listen, you're supposed to know what it is when you get a 23-year-old. You can't play these games with her. You just can't. He's regurgitating, the script back to Natasha, to Piper. And he's like, yeah, because I didn't know you were coming here. And we only talked a few times, like it wasn't serious. I saw you at like a coffee shop with 50 other people. And Piper's like, oh no, don't downplay it. We're in love. She had that man sweating in his turtleneck. Brendan, what is up with you in the turtlenecks on the beach? What's going on? But she had that man sweating because like Piper was not catching anything. Just, he's like giving her the eyes like, we don't know each other, Piper. And Piper's like, I'm like moved into your place. What are you talking about? This was the most hilarious thing to watch because poor guy, he was trying to tell her what it is. And she was like, we're together. My parents love your parents. What's going on? Like, you're my man. So anyway, they get back or whatever. And Brendan and Piper are lovey-dovey, like they're acting like they know each other, like they've been on dates before. It's real familiar. So this is when Natasha became my girl, right? Because Natasha was sitting there watching black women. I love us. She was sitting there watching them and she was like, When a black woman started laughing to herself, baby, she about to burn it down. She was just, yeah. Wells, can I get a drink? I was like, oh, let's go. Let's go, Natasha. Let's go. She gets her drink and she goes over. Piper, can I talk to you? Hey, Brendan. Brendan, sweating because now Natasha is no longer hurting. She's in black woman crazy mode. And that's just like another level. Like you as a man don't ever want to be caught in that, right? So she sachets with her drink and brings Piper over. 23, man. 23. So she sits down with her and she starts asking, like a mother, she starts asking Piper about her relationship with Brendan. this is the thing, right? Brendan, I feel like you needed to have like mock tests with Piper, because watching Natasha question Piper, a masterclass. Oh my God. Because Natasha, this is the thing. By the time Piper answered the question that Natasha asked, she had already got her answer in her mind and was on to the next question. Like, this whole back and forth with Natasha and Piper, it was just so fascinating to watch, because Piper had no idea that Natasha was 7 steps ahead of her. 7 steps ahead of her. So she was just like, so how long have you guys been dating or seeing each other? Like 2 more than about 2 or so months. Natasha was like, oh yeah, he told me 2. So what happened with like just getting the nuggets, getting the information? And Piper is just like giving her everything, like not even taking time to lie. Nothing. Everything that Natasha asked, Piper answered. Oh, girl. See, this is why I told y'all just need to sleep with these men and get, some, maybe a bill paid, a car note paid, a cute little purse, some cute little shoes, and move on. These men in their 30s and 40s are messy. You don't need this, because this is what's going to happen. One of their 35-year-old girlfriends that they messing with going to question you and have you looking like a dummy on national TV. She was so good. She was so good. She was just like, oh, so yeah, so you 2, okay, so what happened when he said that you guys had been on how many days? Okay, so that's what you were doing. Great. And so you knew him and you interacted with him here. Oh, so you went to, how long did you say? Oh, you was at his place. Okay, so what happened when he got to, oh, great. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Piper. I was like, Piper was rattled. Poor girl ain't know what happened. When Natasha got her drink, she had everything that she needed. Everything that she needed. And the whole rest of the episode, Natasha is just at the bar. Wow. Wow. Like, I'm like, oh, Brendan, you're done. You're done. Because listen, I'm telling you right now, if you are ever in a situation with a Black woman and she just starts laughing, just like chuckling, and then like having a conversation with somebody who is not there, she's burning everything down. Like having a whole conversation. Well, I can't believe it. He did it. 2 months. What? Oh, wow. Oh, you she went to Boston. Boston. Oh my God. Wells is just over there wiping down the bar because he don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, this was some good TV. So Brendan, then we cut from Natasha talking to herself to Brendan talking to himself. She has 0 prospects. Like, nobody, basically saying that nobody wanted Natasha but him. So he was like doing her a favor by liking her, which I do agree with you, Zora. Even if it wasn't, it gave the appearance of colorism. I get you, right? So this is what I'm saying. So even if Brendan wasn't doing that, right? The optics, baby. The optics don't look good for you. So Brendan and Natasha sit down and have a conversation. Natasha basically gives Brendan everything that Piper said back to him. Brendan is confused because he can't believe his child bride went off the script, but she did, bro. So he's like, trying to be the nice guy. Nice guys don't exist. Trying to be the nice guy. And he's just like, so what's going on? She's just like, don't do that. You don't care about what's going on with me. You don't care. But you and her came here for TV. That's what y'all wanted. You were using me to buy time until she came to, oh no, I don't want to, no, I did not do that. And did you see him turn when Natasha was not giving him the validation that he wanted? As soon as he realized he couldn't play her any longer, he became so nasty. Who else wanted you here? Like saying those things to her, because that's who he is. You fooled us with them turtlenecks. You fooled us with them turtlenecks, but we see who you are. And that's why Bachelor Nation has turned on you, baby. Listen, I have not been into the mess. I haven't been looking, but I do follow Bachelor data, whatever y'all call it. I do follow them. And baby, Bachelor Nation took his subscribers from, I think he was almost at 400K. I think he's at like 270 or 237 or something. Like he lost like 100,000 followers overnight. Piper didn't lose too many. She lost about 10,000. I know she's going to fall apart over that because she was just, oh my goodness. She was so excited about coming. Like, do y'all not know that y'all might? They're sitting in a corner talking about how her follower count is going to go up because she's caught up in all this drama in Paradise. Y'all got a mic right here. Why are y'all talking into the mic? It made no sense. Oh my goodness, everybody's going to be talking about me. Yeah, everybody was saying that I'm going to be in all the blogs. Oof. Y'all need to get a job. Y'all need to get a real job. Chasing fame is so dangerous and it will always let you down. Y'all need to get real jobs. Piper, you and Brenda came on here to scam and y'all got scammed. Because this show found out everything that you were going to do and they played you. Y'all have no idea how production was behind the strings and making sure that y'all look like fools this episode. Because y'all thought that y'all was going to come on here and pull this scam better than anybody else on Bachelor Nation. Have you not watched this show? You cannot come here with your own agenda and try to scam. It never works, especially when you don't know how to play the game. It never works. You are always found out and embarrassed on this show. I'm going to say something about these two super chats, and then we're going to end with my final thoughts on Natasha and how this cast treated her. Hey, Sunshine Roberts, thank you so much for the super chat. Sunshine said, the way Brendan triggered my anxiety. I never wanted to fight a reality TV contestant so bad. Same here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Afua, hey my love. Afua said, missed you, Nikki, and glad to see you're back. You've made my stressful week of work so much more relaxing. Oh, thank you so much. And with the new review, much love. Thank you so much, Afua. Thank you. So after because I don't know if you guys could hear, but like my neighbor is scraping on the, you know what, girl? I hope you get your security deposit back. Anyway, so what I wanted to say about Natasha and how, and bring it back to what I said earlier, how Black women and Asian people do not have a safe space on this show or Bachelor Nation in general is not a safe space for these two culture of people, because we've seen how this cast has treated Chris and Tammy. I've pointed out the things that have been said about her that are just not warranted. Like, it's just not warranted. Trey and Aaron, you need to apologize. Natasha, as a Black woman, because I'm just going to speak on it because I can see it, right? At the end of this episode, she said, you guys could see how Chris treated Jasenia and you got him out of here. But nobody sees what Brendan and Piper did to me. Broke me, right? Because I watched this whole episode. I watched it and I could only, and this is the thing, this is why you have to have, if you have a diverse cast, you need to have people from each culture on that show. You have a working in production. Because if I was on that show, I would have focused on Natasha the whole time. I would have followed the line of how everybody in that villa protected Jacinia, protected Piper, but not Natasha. How mortifying did it have to be for Natasha to watch her friends defend somebody else with fervor and do nothing for her when the same thing, worse, the same situation, far worse, happened to her and nobody came to her defense? It broke my heart when she was sitting there talking to Ivan and she was just like, how do you feel about that? Like, that's not right what he did to me. I mean, I know that's your boy, but like, what, like, you know, like, basically begging him, somebody help me. This was wrong. They came on this show already having a relationship. I'm not crazy. Like, y'all see this, right? This is wrong, right? Ivan is smiling, looking back at her like, yeah, you know. But then to watch everybody, Riley, who had nothing to say about the situation with Brendan, Piper, and Natasha, but had everything to say when it happened to Jacinia. Ready to fight Chris. Ready to fight Chris over Jacinia and how she was wronged, but said nothing when the same thing happened to Natasha. You know how it feels like as a Black woman to watch that? To watch the men from your community protect somebody else and not you? You know how mortified she had to be to watch Joe, who is not only her friend, but her co-worker, go to bat for Jacinia, but sit in her face and be like, it's a tough situation. The only person who came to her defense was another sister, of course. Don't nobody have, like, nobody protects Black women but Black women. Like, nobody protects us but each other. I think her name is DeAndrea or DeAndrea. Dee. She was the only one. She was like, oh, she was telling everybody, oh, what Brenda did is wrong. You cannot have a relationship outside of here and come into this situation and, you know, act like you're single. Anybody who would listen, Dee was like, oh, that was wrong what Brendan did to Natasha. Natasha, come here. Tell them what he did to you. Like, she was the only one who was fighting for her, protecting her, letting everybody know that this was wrong. But nobody came to Natasha's defense but another sister. But she was real quiet. She was real quiet. The day player who had everything to say, who was in Chris's face smiling, telling him to get out, leave the island, leave the beach, leave the villa. But they have nothing to say about Natasha. The day player, Miss Vocal, silent. I felt so bad for Natasha. Nobody protected her but another sister. And oh my goodness, poor Dee. She was using all of her breath, even talking to the man that she's with about the situation. Riley knew that situation. Wait, is Riley? No, Riley is with the day player, right? Who the hell is Dee with? Oh God, I'm sorry. Y'all meshing. Anyway, I really felt bad for Natasha because nobody protected her. And the only reason why something is going to get done is because Demi is going to say something. Natasha's going to be mortified again because she's sitting here screaming, saying this person hurt me. Nobody hears her, but they're going to hear the white woman who says the same thing that she said. They're going to listen to Demi, but not the person it actually happened to. This ain't no safe space for Black women. This ain't a place where like watching this as a sister. I'm like, damn, you're not even protected by your own friends. By her own friends. Joe went up for Jasenia. Had nothing to say when Brendan was doing this to Natasha. Now you can say that Brendan is friends with everybody. He's in the clique. You know, he's one of the cool kids, but y'all have known Natasha longer. Joe, you've had a stronger relationship with her than you did with Brendan. I feel like you just met Brendan on this beach. Why didn't you protect Natasha the way you protected Jasenia? And then to go on Twitter and have everybody calling Riley and Joe heroes. Really? Because they protected little Jasenia. But I guess the sister, because we're so strong and magical, she got it. She don't need no help. I felt bad for Natasha. That was horrible to watch. Horrible to watch. Because she literally saw where she stood with everybody. How they felt about her. So that other stuff is fake, right? Y'all want Natasha where she could be your mammy, right? Where she can uplift you, make you feel good, give you advice. Because we've had so many clips of everybody getting advice and getting uplifted by Natasha. But when it's time to protect her, you're all quiet. Oh, Natasha, we see you. We see you. And we are fighting for you, baby, because Bachelor Nation is making sure Brendan has no success. 100,000 followers overnight. That's monumental. Shout out to you guys. Because y'all said, oh, not on my watch. Not on my watch. The rest of the cast, all them people on that show, they might have missed the mark, but not us. We will give Natasha justice. And that's what she got. That's all I wanted to say. What do you guys think about the last 2 episodes? Let's get into it. If I've missed anything, if I've missed any super chats, hit me up. You can hit me up in the comments. You can hit me up on Instagram. Whatever you feel like doing, let's talk about it. Zora, Nikki, you better give us discernment. Listen, I felt so bad for Natasha. So bad. Didn't even listen to her. Brushed her off. I'm like, you know, Natasha, like, at least at this point, how long have they been doing that freaking podcast? Like 2 years or so? Did not protect her. Hard for her. She like, I didn't really see much of her, but I noticed her in that moment. I noticed her in that moment. And I was like, wow, we really don't have nobody but each other. We really don't have anybody but each other. Wanan said, I will wait until next week because the edit of this week is strange. Pay attention to the clothes and the settings. I will give you that. I really, really will give you that. But I'm going off of the conversations that Natasha was literally having with her friends. Literally having with her friends. And they're all like, oh, that sucks. There's somebody who upset Jasenia. Let's kill him. What? But I will give you that one on. The editing was all over the place. I got a super chat from Lou. Who gave me a super chat? Hey, Kay Pratt, love you and miss you. Said, hey, I hate how comfortable Joe was acting out of pocket with an Asian man who he doesn't even know. And what the F, Serena? Thank you so much for the super chat. Can I just say, are we talking about, which Serena are we talking about? I'm talking about Canadian Serena. Everybody is saying that, I hate to say this, but this is Serena P, right? The Asian Serena, not biracial Serena, Asian Serena. Is she on this show? I have not seen her. Is she on this show? Let me know. I don't know if I gave you this, K Prep, but thank you so much. And I got another super chat. Afua, hey, my love. Afua said the vitriol that Piper is facing her comments is much worse than Brendan's comments. Oh, we will get into how women are more brutal to other women than they are to men. Patriarchy is real. Real. It's sad because years will pass and Piper will still face ridicule because she's a Black woman versus Brendan. And just being a woman in general. Thank you so much, Afua. Patriarchy. Patriarchy. Oh, the women are getting her together. Getting her together. I will say they're getting Brendan together too. I will say, Piper only lost 10,000. Brendan lost over 100K. They digging in his behind too. But absolutely, y'all being real messy in her comment section. That's why I'm just saying, get a baby a break. She's 23. Come on, y'all. You remember when you were 23? When I was 23, what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to get married to a very obviously homosexual man. Come on, we're done. We're done. His boyfriend was like, girl, don't do it. 23. Come on. Give her some grace. Give her some grace, but not that 34-year-old man. Get him together. He knows better. He knows what he's doing. Natasha, thank you so much for the Venmo. Thank you, my love. Natasha said, "Miss you and happy to be in this live today in memory of Uncle Star and Adopted Star. Thank you, Uncle Star. Oh, he will love that. Oh, thank you. Oh, Natasha, got my heart. Whew. Ciao. Oh, Uncle Star, thank you. Thank you. Let me get to these comments. Winsome said, I heard Piper has brought followers and that's why she isn't losing. Oh, really? I wouldn't be surprised. She's really obsessed with that. But this is the thing. Like, this is what she's... Oh, child, hold on. It's about my taxes. Oh, my God. This is the thing, right? I have built my semi-empire because it's growing of like women. You know what I mean? This is a female-driven powerhouse team. The only issue with having a woman team, not issue, but oh my goodness, everybody is getting pregnant. Oh my God, the way I have to navigate through maternity leaves. Listen, ladies, girl power. I'm gonna have to start hiring men. I'm gonna have to start hiring some men. Ciao. Anyway, what I was saying about Piper is that she's trying to make this her job. So Instagram, I'm telling you, Instagram followers, TikTok followers, YouTube subscribers, those things matter a lot when you're working in this industry. So that's really important for her. And I ain't getting mad. I'm not mad at her. Like, I'm not mad at anybody using this show as a come up, especially when it's reality TV, because you sacrifice so much. You literally give over your identity to somebody else to craft it into what they want for entertainment. Get something out of it. So I'm not mad at anybody coming on here for Instagram followers or all of that. What Brendan and Piper did was wrong. Well, not Piper. What Brendan did was wrong because he led Natasha on. He needed somebody to keep him here until Piper came. That was wrong. If you knew that you were coming before her, then you should have made buddy connections like Ivan. Right? You should have just been friends with everybody and it should have been sitting down with ladies, your friends, and been like, listen, you haven't really found anybody. I haven't found anybody. We're really good. I do want to stay here because I feel like something will come down the steps for me soon or something like that. But to literally leave this woman on and then when she catches you in your lies, start insulting her and mistreating her, talking about she got zero prospects. You became so ugly to me in that moment. She got zero prospects. This is why you can never gas a man. It's like you can never tell them that they're cute. Always call them ugly, even when they fine. You got to keep them humble. You got to keep them humble. As soon as they start feeling themselves, they get dangerous. Dangerous. What's up, Nas B? Said the fact that Brendan even had enough out, right, to lose 100K when Piper didn't also spoke volumes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love you too, Nona. Thank you. Nona also said Brendan downplayed the relationship clearly and then tried to gaslight her. He's trash. Absolutely. Brendan was blowing out Piper's back for 2 months. 2 whole months, and then he came on the show acting like he's single. What did it for Natasha and what did it for me was when Piper was just like, yeah, I've been to see him in Boston. You went to where he lived. Get the hell out of here. Where did you stay when you went to see him in Boston? And how long did you stay? Get out of here. Get out of here. No dude that you are dating. You're going to his hometown to see him. You're not staying in no freaking hotel. You're staying at his place. And what happens when you're at his place and y'all watching Netflix and drinking wine? Get out of here. Get out of here. But see, Brendan, you messing around with this little 23-year-old woman that's still, an adult, but you can't be slinging that pain to them kids because they get caught up. They get caught up. Piper got caught up and said, I came for what's mine. The hell with the script. This is what I want. You played yourself. And it seems like next week they're finally going to get him together, but they're not going to do what they did to, what's his name? Chris and Alana. They're not going to do the same thing to them because Brendan is still some dude that's in the clique. He's also a light guy. Let's celebrate presenting the devil. Y'all felt like y'all could do that to Chris because y'all knew. Y'all knew there wouldn't be any repercussions. Y'all knew what y'all were doing. Y'all knew what y'all were doing. L Boogie, thank you so much for the super chat. L Boogie said, for seriously, girl, what work you need done? I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. Oh my goodness. My team, everybody just keeps on getting pregnant. I'm like, oh my God. Leave that man alone. We got work to do. I think, wait, is that the only thing? I checked out my Venmo. I got my Venmo. I got L Boogie. Okay, who else am I missing? Oh, wow, we got a super chat. Oh, this is pink. What is this? Hey, Serena. I saw you. I want to get the super chat first, but I saw you. What's up, Caitlin? Hey, Pepe. Thank you, my love. Pepe say, miss my Nikki. Piper, I'm sure, didn't identify as Black and wasn't caught up in the bullying scandal in that clown Matt season. Brendan's bag will be stopped. Maybe he should go back to roofing. Does Natasha has brothers? Because, listen. Okay? Thank you so much, Pepe. She don't need brothers. She got us. Look what we done did. Listen, you're coming after his bag. If he's losing followers, you're coming after his bag. You know how hard he's going to work to get 100,000 followers back? God, I said, oh, you mess with the wrong girl. We love Natasha. We love Natasha. Maybe y'all don't on that beach, but we do. Oh my God, to see her watch them go up for Jasenia. Oh, she handled it like a champ. I would be broken. I would take Joe aside and be like, I can't believe you. You have, as many times as I have counseled, you're half crazy behind, and you gonna do me like that? Ciao. But listen, Natasha, with the devil meant for your bad, God turned around and did what? Made it for your good. Look at you now. You surpassed him in followers. You are very loved. You might end up being a bachelorette. Who knows? Because right now, from what I'm looking at, and y'all know I love me some Abigail, but baby girl, you're out of the running. You know what? I got to trust the producers on that decision because Abigail, you got to get some therapy first before you can take on that position, right? Because there is a lot of insecurities that you have that you're dealing with, and you got to tackle that self-sabotage demon before you can lead a show. I still would love for you to be the Bachelorette, but after some, you got to work through some things. You got to work through some things. Maybe if you can't do therapy, maybe take some confidence building classes, or, go on an adventure. Do something that you've never done before. Do something that scares you. You gotta break out of that. You have to break out of that. But right now, what I'm looking at for my bachelorettes, Tahzjuan or Natasha, they both seem like good TV. Good TV. When Natasha was sitting there, 2 months. Wow. Boston. So she went to see him in Boston. Wow. I was dying because Wells was like cleaning the bar, like, you got me, Natasha. You're on my radar, sis. Hey, Christina. Christina said, I'm so happy to see you back on my screen, Nikki. You are definitely missed. Thank you. And her name is Marissa. I just hope the producers treat. Who's Marissa? Who are we talking about? Marissa. Oh, the girl. The day player with all that mouth. I just hope the producers treat Michelle right. From what I've seen, because even the promo. Oh, thank you, Christina. Missed you too. Even the promo that I saw during this episode, she looked phenomenal. They found the budget. I will say, I was having a really tough day with like just everything. And I don't know who it was, but one of you guys sent me a clip of it, and in the comment, you sent me a clip from Michelle's promo, and the comment was, girl, they found the budget. I bust out laughing. So I'm trying to get back to everybody's messages because I just started checking messages. Here is why, not because I was being rude or trying to ignore you guys. When you lose somebody, it's just like tragic. You're very emotional. And not that I'm trying to get over it. I'm just trying to get a balance, right? And your messages, although sweet and lovely, it just kept on opening up, things that I'm trying to heal, right? This space that he'll always have in my heart, but just trying to, get to a space where I can function, and not be so sad. So I couldn't, respond to any more messages because I was just like, your words were so kind, but then you start thinking about them, right? You start thinking about the person you lost. And it's just like, you're right. I am going to remember the good times. You know what I mean? So that's why I was just like, okay, let me just cut off, contact for right now. But I will do my best to get back to everybody. But thank you again. Thank you so much. Because when I did respond to them, or I did finally see them, bless my soul. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. And what is that song? Who sings that? And that is within, heal me. Hey, Caitlin. Thank you for the super chat. Caitlin said, I need Dr. Joe on the beach stat. Is he coming? Is he coming? I see in the promos. Oh, no. Really? Y'all know that was my dream coupling. Y'all know that was my dream coupling. I see in the promos that he takes Natasha on a date. It's what she deserves. Yes. Natasha, go to the boom boom room with Dr. Joe. For all of us, it's what she deserves. Missed you, Nikki. Missed you too, Caitlin. Thank you. God, Dr. Joe and Natasha in that boom boom room. Start the cameras. Or at least tell us, girl. What was it like? What happened? Oh, Natasha, yay! Yay! I hope this works out for you. Hey, NCR, thank you for the super chat. NTR said, can we discuss the fashions? Natasha, come on. Came ready for close-ups in that cover-up. Tammy's pink dress and Marissa's white. Marissa? I will say, I just found out your name, but you was looking cute in that. Glad you like the star. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. Natasha, this is how, thank you, NTR. Natasha is a prime example of how you are supposed to do your hair on reality TV show in general, but on Bachelor in Paradise as a Black woman. Never, never out of place. Laid, bundles, laid, right? This is what you are supposed to do. Deandra, I think your braids were already old by the time you got here, right? So, but braids, I always say to braids, Tahzjuan, this is how you do your hair as a Black woman when you come on these shows, unless you're a Chelsea. Unless you're a Chelsea. Girl, do you and Aaron work out? Because Aaron is fine, but I don't want that for you. I will say, Aaron, I caught your Matt James shade when he was like, I kiss with my eyes closed. Is that okay? That was funny. But Chelsea, don't fall in love. He got some work to do. Aaron, is just anger should not be the first thing you reach for. It shouldn't. What happened? What happened? We got to address that. You know what show Aaron would be great for? The challenge. All that aggression, all of that works for that show. Go over to MTV. They'll take anybody. You watch the challenge now, you're like, who in the hell are these people? It's like anybody. I had a viral commercial in 1987. I'm here to win it all. Like, who is this person? MTV said, we're just going to open the casting to anybody. R. Jones, thank you so much for the super chat. R. Jones said, Nikki, I have practiced law for 20 years. Natasha questioned Brendan and Piper better than any lawyer I have ever seen in court. 7 steps ahead of them. They ain't know where she was going, but she knew. Thank you so much, R. Jones, for the super chat. Several steps ahead. I loved it. Piper told that woman everything because there was no way she couldn't. I was like, oh, Piper. Natasha was just like, oh, really? So that happened. Great. What did he say? Oh, you don't have to answer. I already know. So what? This is why I'm telling you, bang them older men, get something cute, go, let them take you to a nice place, some place, them young boys ain't never going to be able to take you, you know what I mean? Go to NC, go to Maldives, what they call Maldives? My sister hates the way I pronounce it. She was like, that is not it. But I can't remember the pronunciation. But, have them take you somewhere because ain't nobody your age going to be able to take you to some place like that. You know what I mean? Y'all doing Vegas and that's it. And y'all probably sleeping in a hostel. 23. But, you have to realize that when you do play in them older men streets, you got to deal with them older women. And baby, they don't play. Because they trying to get married and have some babies. So they don't got no time for this little girl trying to mess up their situation. Nope. Happy to be what? She got me together. I was like, this is not the life for me. Read me fulfilled. I was like, yeah. Let me go mess with them broke 20-year-olds. Oh no, I'm not built for this. Got little Nikki together. Got me together, baby. Oh, hold on. What is going on? Oh. Anyway, what time is it? Oh, wait. Pepe said, I honestly, hold on. Let me look at the time. How long have I? Not bad. Pepe said, I honestly don't see the height with Aaron. He looks like an overgrown third grader forever head recess. Pepe! That was so specific. Oh my goodness. Maldives. Is it Maldives or Maldives? Keep in mind, guys, I'm from Philly. So the way we pronounce things, come on. Maldives or Maldives? Maldives. Oh, wait. Actually, he said he's black and basically white. Who? Not Aaron. Who? Not Aaron. no way. Ain't no way. Who are we talking about? We cannot be talking about Aaron. Hey, Havana, thank you so much for the super sticker or just chat. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Before I get out of here, Aaron, Maldives. I'm gonna stick with that. I like that. I think that's it. Maldives. Yeah. Have him take you to the Maldives. You know what I mean? Buy you some Balenciaga, fine, cute. Some nice jewels that you'll always have forever. Something like that. Get you a car. But get out of there before you hit 26. Caitlin, you did? Really? Hold on, let me check. Let me scroll up. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. Caitlin says, we need to see Black love on this show. You better preach. Yes, Marissa may be messy, but I love her and Riley together, and I believe in them. There has never been one Black couple to get engaged on this franchise. Oh, I don't think this will be the next one. But thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I will say this. Marissa was not my cup of tea this episode or the last. But in the previews where she called Riley, when she said this is the best hot chocolate I've ever had, I was like, oh, all right. So she may grow on me next episode, but I hated the way she treated Chris and how she was smirking. It was ugly. It was, y'all all owe him an apology, him and Alana. I hated it, but I think she's going to grow on me the next episode. And I do agree. I believe there needs to be, we should see Black love. We should see, other kinds of couplings. We should see it because it exists. It exists. So yeah, I agree. Hey, crazy homebody girl, missed you. Said love the challenge, but yeah, they be getting those players from anywhere. If you are on a reality TV show, they want you. Absolutely. Doesn't matter the year. Doesn't matter if the show got canceled or if it was just a pilot. They will cast you on that show. That and athletes. If you're a retired athlete, you are on the challenge. He does. Ashley said that Thomas looks like Chris Brown and Taj Mowry. Anyone knows anything? Oh, is that who we're talking about? Hey, Jamie Lee. Thank you so much for the Venmo. Thank you, my love. Jamie Lee said, just wanted to say, hey, girl, hey. Sending love, peace, and comfort to you and the Star fam. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, that's who we're talking about, Thomas, because I know we're not talking about Aaron. Ain't no way. I thought that Aaron was South Asian. I thought he was South Asian. Pepe said, I honestly don't see the hype with it. Oh, yeah, I got that. Got that shady comment. Maldives. Hey, Rara. Rara said, I just caught that his grandfather was Black, but didn't catch if it was maternal. I don't know who we're talking about. Love by You said, Ashley Thomas posted his 23andMe and it was all from Africa and the islands. Oh, Trini? Because listen, if you don't know, it's always Trinidad. It's always Trinidad. That may be where Aaron is from too. We could be getting Trinidadian vibes from Aaron. Havana 56 said, will you be reviewing Naked and Afraid of Love? Absolutely not. That show was gross. I can't. I tried to get into that show. No, it's gross. I can't. Nope. I will be. What is a new show? Not a new show, but The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I can't wait. I cannot wait. What I may do tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to do Beverly Hills and Potomac because I miss Potomac. So I'll do Beverly Hills, Potomac, and Married at First Sight. I'm feeling better. I'm good. So look out for that. I'll do Married at First Sight tomorrow in Potomac and Beverly Hills because with Married at First Sight, we have to talk about Michaela. What's going on, Michaela? What did those Clorox wipes do to you, girl? What's going on? What's going on? Caitlin said, in Marissa's defense, she was eliminated night one on Peter's season, and his season was over a year ago, so she's probably trying to make up for lost time. Probably. Love by You said, Nikki, any ideas of The Bachelor? At this point, I don't know. I thought it was Hot Dad, but I don't know anymore. Has Hot Dad gone silent on Instagram? If he's no longer posting, then it's him. Let's check. What's his name? I call him Hot Dad. What is his name? I do not know that man's name. Absolutely. Love After Lockup is Friday. I want to do 2 Love After Lockups on Friday, right? Yeah, I'm going to do a catch-up Love After Lockup on Friday in the afternoon, and that evening I'm going to do the latest episode. Yeah, I'm doing Life After Lockup and Love, and wrapping up Love. Love by You said, we boycott otherwise. Ivan is fading. I don't know what he's doing, LM. I don't know what he's doing. Yep. Pepe said Aaron is half Trini, I believe, and a lot of Trinis are mixed with Indian. Yeah, my best friend, her husband is Trinidadian. And he's, I don't know, because, they're not Americans, so they just say Trinidadian. Is it West Indian? But, you would think that they were South Asian. You would not think that they were Trinidadian, right? If you're looking through an American lens. But yeah. I'm going to get into it. I can't believe what's going on over there. Like, the way they are doing Garcelle and Sutton, the stuff that the cast is liking from these housewife, sites, these Instagrams and Twitter accounts, the stuff that they are liking about Sutton and Garcelle is so ugly. Like, Lisa Rinna, you have to know that people see what you like. Like, girl, it's ugly. And you keep on liking racist things about Garcelle, and I'm telling you, it's going to catch up to you. Because people are screenshotting. Not me. That's not, I'm not the kitchenista, okay? I don't do takedowns, but it's going to come back. It's going to come back to bite you. All right, let me get this super chat. Let's get out of here. Hey, Kaya. Kaya said, will you be reviewing 90 Day Fiance the other way because it has been hilarious? Absolutely. I won't be doing it this week. I have a video that I'm just going to put up to just talk about that so we can catch up. But absolutely will be reviewing it. Jenny is bringing it. She's doing a phenomenal job. I'm glued to the TV every time she is on. I need other people, the rest of the cast, to catch up to what Jenny is bringing. But yeah, definitely reviewing that show. Carmen said, oh wait, that was a super chat. Sorry, Kaya. Thank you for the super chat. Carmen, where'd your comment go? Carmen said, what do you think about Candace's iconic read to Ashley? I will say it wasn't iconic. I think Candace, listen, when you're short and dark, you gotta know how to read, right? Like if the most picked on people are the ones who can read. Like, so I'm not shocked that Candace knows how to read Ashley. I wouldn't call it iconic, but she got some licks in. What baffles me is how everybody acts like, not everybody, but some people within that fan base acts like what Candace says is so terrible. And I'm just like, if you had not watched The Real Housewives of Potomac from season 1, shut up. Because if you are coming into knowing Ashley after, her having a child or while she was pregnant, you don't know Ashley. Her name is Destruction. That's why they keep on bringing her on the show, because she has no problem blowing up other people's lives and putting her family out there on Front Street. When that girl came on this show and said that my mother is with a man that has her sleeping in a tent in the back of a Walmart, and that man that also is a bum that my husband pays for them to eat is also my little sister's father, and also my white daddy don't want me because him and my mom had some kind of relationship that seems like, a Trick and a John kind of relationship, but I don't really want to get into that. But just so you know, I'm going to take you to my daddy's house and he's going to close the door on me and not come see me. And I'm going to let you all film that. Oh, by the way, Robin, Juan does not love you. Oh, by the way, Karen, Ray's penis is flaccid. Oh, by the way, Giselle, Jamal is cheating on you and giving everybody STDs. Y'all don't know Ashley. If y'all have only met her when she is pregnant, please shut up. You don't know. You think that Candace has a dangerous mouth? Ashley is the same thing. She's just light. Same thing. Same thing. Because I'm telling the truth. Stunt. I saw that, Alicia. It's a stunt. It is a stunt. I don't believe none of it. It is a stunt because he's trying to get on the next season of The Single Life. Get out of here. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Thank you for bringing that up. It's a stunt. It is a stunt. Oh, right before I get off, let's talk about this. Brendan posted an apology. Let's get into this apology and then let me let y'all go. Oh, he deleted that picture where he was just like, he was looking into the pool. Wait, where's the apology? Is it in his stories? This is such a punk move. Post it on your Instagram. Get it out of your stories. Hold on. I want y'all to be able to, oh, you know what? Can I take a picture of it? Let me just take a picture. Ha! Gotcha in real time. So Brendan says, after losing 100K followers, you came to your senses. After taking time to begin to process the events that unfolded over the past few days, I have realized I was wrong on so many different levels. First of all, I removed my last post from my feed. I posted it before the episode aired and had no idea the magnitude of hurt that I caused. My approach to many things in life is sarcasm. In this instance, with regard to my post, I was completely insensitive. Most importantly, I apologized to Natasha. I hurt you. Get out of here, boy. Get out of here, boy. I am deeply sorry for doing so. I understand that the damage is already done, and all I can do going forward is acknowledge the error of my ways. For those of you that felt that my actions triggered certain feelings and emotions, I am truly sorry. Optics, it may not be what you meant, right? It may not be what you meant. It may not have been your intent, but the optics don't look good for you, brother. Lastly, despite the fact that Piper and I had a misunderstanding going into Paradise, and I can't stress this enough, if you feel the need to express disdain for the situation, please do so at my expense. I am completely at fault. A full statement and apology will follow. Ciao. Post it on your Instagram, not in your stories, brother. That's what we need to see. They always do the stories. Yeah. I would do it too after I lost 100,000 followers. That's money. That's money. That's money. Oh boy, he's gonna have to work so hard to get that back. This is why, right? Although earlier I said Black women are the least loved and the least protected. Baby, you don't want to mess with them though. You don't want to leave us alone. Let us mind our business. Let us mind our business, because you mess with one, you mess with all. Baby, the Black woman said, oh, hell no. They started sending out think pieces. What you won't do, and the rest of Bachelor Nation as well. You know, we all got in here and got them together. Oh, AC, that's smart. AC said he's posting from the story so folks can't comment. Cheap. JK Knight said, I wonder if he apologized to Natasha privately. I doubt it. If he hasn't, he needs to. Anyway, guys, this is going a lot longer than I intended. Because I want to keep these under 2 hours so the replay gang can watch it. But thank you guys. I know this was last minute, but thank you so much for joining in. I had a good time. I really, really missed you so much that I'll be here tomorrow. Because I didn't know. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know. But like, if you watch this, you see me plan my schedule like on this thing live with you guys so you can see what's going on. So let me get off of here. Do I need to put in a timestamp? No, I don't think I need to put in any timestamps. But let me get out of here so I can make the next send you guys reminders for the next time that I will be doing my live. I think what is today? Yeah, tomorrow at 12. Join me for Potomac and Beverly Hills, and then we'll discuss later in the afternoon. Married at First Sight. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being so patient. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, I told y'all. I said that COVID demon, he's getting close. And here we are. Wear your mask, sanitize, wipe everything down. Let people know you love them. Let people know you love them. Tomorrow is not promised. I love you, and I mean that. Thank you so much for all of your support and for joining me on tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, Star family. Love you. Even you, Brendan. We love you too. Until you do right on Natasha. Let me stop. Bye, y'all. Wait. Oh, did I get another super chat? Hold on. I don't want to be rude. B-Fly Nick, I did. Thank you. B-Fly Nick said, welcome back, Nikki. Sorry for your loss and keeping you in my prayers. Did you finish watching Love Island UK? I did not. I saw that Millie and that man, Millie and Laya, I saw that they won. Toby was second, right? Cass was fourth. Did they have a reunion? If they had a reunion, I might review that. I might review the reunion. But yeah, I have not caught up on that yet. I literally this week, when I got back, I got back, what, Sunday night? Monday? Yeah, I have not been back for a very long time. So I'm just starting to get back into watching things. That's why I did this live, because I had just finished watching Bachelor in Paradise, and I was heated. So I was like, I got to talk to them. I don't care. I'm jumping on. We'll see who joins us. But yeah, I'm getting back into watching the shows. So far, I've just watched Bachelor in Paradise and 90 Day Fiance. I'm going to get into the current shows tonight. I'm going to get into Beverly Hills and Married at First Sight, and then I'll get into Love and Life After Lockup. That New York season finale, woo! They better not never do a season like this again. We gotta prepare for pandemics. And Lord knows when we're gonna get a reunion. Anyway, let me get out of here. Love y'all. Thank you, B-Fly Nick. See you soon, family. See you soon. Bye, Al Boogie. Thank you. Oh, Beverly Hills is delicious. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. Listen to my beautiful moderator, Tracy. Star family, please like, comment, subscribe, and share because you care. I love you, Tracy. And hit that notification, and please support our girl, Tracy. She makes the best shirts. Oh, wait. This shirt was a hit. Like, everybody loved this shirt, Tracy. Look at this. It's a sister. With all these beautiful, get into the boob. But look at all these beautiful comments. So talented. You guys are also talented. Before, be on the lookout for that. Before Black Friday, I want to do, I may have so many people, I may have to do this a couple times, but I want to do some special lives where you all shout out your businesses and we can like support you guys during this holiday season. Because, you know, I think we should shop small because a lot of small businesses have been hit very hard during this pandemic. So I want to do something like that. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know how many I will do. It just depends on all who hit me up. But I will definitely do something like that, especially before Black Friday, so people can get their shopping in. Look out for that. You guys are talented. You support me. I got to give it back. I have to give it back. I need to give it back. I want to give it back. So be on the lookout for something like that. I'll let you guys know when that's coming. Love y'all. See you soon. Pumpkin spice season